Okay, so I guess since this is the first video of the 100 days of videos, I guess I'll do a little bit of letting everybody know who would be watching this what I'm here for and why I'm actually making these videos. So, I am Scott Force Polster. I am here to basically utilize a site, kind of like how I've utilized YouTube with posting and making videos. But this is kind of different, since this is like a 100-day challenge, not only with myself, but also paired with one other person. And so I'm here to say that I have some goals. And so at the end of these 100 days of goals, well, end of the 100 days, my goals should be either complete or well on their way to pointing me in a successful direction of my goals. My goals are, I just started school on the 30th. Today is the 1st, so today is the second day of my first class, which is a 3D CAD class, which introduces a program that's been out for a while, but it's called Autodesk. Autodesk Inventor. Nice little big book here. Okay, pretty much all it does is anything, based off of what I saw. So I'm hoping that over the next, about 90 days, since that's about how much time we have in class, that I really begin to develop skills that will point me in a direction that's going to give me a job, a better job, a much better job. Right now, I'm working for Pep Voice, and it's a pretty good business. Everybody has cars. I don't have a car, but everybody has cars, you know, and everybody needs them worked on. So I'm trying to get into something that's a little more lucrative. It's a little more marketable, and I plan on utilizing that to possibly get to an even higher goal. So my major is in English, okay, so liberal arts. I want to get a bachelor's. So I'd like to teach English to students, no less than high school, because I really think that that's the pivotal point. Between freshman and senior year, you really are on your last crutch of time. And even though I was told this, I didn't really pay attention. And so I know that I should have, gone to college right after high school. Didn't do that. Did a lot of moving around. I'm not saying that I regret, moving around, learning a lot, experiencing things, doing things wrong. But at the same time, I feel that I can give my story here and there, obviously, because I have a job to teach. But I'm sure that I will utilize what it is that I have experienced, and it will show and come out in my job, throughout the year. And I'm sure that as being an English teacher, I would incorporate certain things into essays and assignments that I give the students. So, short-term goal: getting in and out of this class with superb grades, attendance, and everything else. Developing a portfolio, because I can print out things that basically show everything that I've done, and I can use that for an interview or what have you. I can say, this is what I'm capable of. Or I can just say, I can hand it to them, in an interview, and say, this is the work I've done in my class. They'd be like, oh, well, you did this, you did that. So, hopefully, I can gain entry into an entry-level position with just this one class. Most likely that's not going to happen. So my aim is to kind of have a parallel, let's use parallel job to fall back on. So I'm going to school for English, okay? But I'm also going to school for, I don't exactly know what it is I want to get into, but probably maybe mechanical engineering or something that's going to be revolving around, I guess I'm kind of like, not adolescent, but I have an elementary mind when it comes to vocabulary in this subject matter. At least right now. I know that I'm very, 3D minded. I can take an object, I can look at it once, or maybe, conjure it with my own mind, and I can rotate it in any direction I want relatively quickly, and I can see it at an angle, whichever way I want. Things that I haven't seen before are a little more tricky, like conjuring things that, like a part that I'm having to make, in a 3D program, conjuring from my mind and being able to put it into this program. So it's all very new, kind of, sort of. I used to work with Vice 4 a little bit. I was back in high school. So I understood certain concepts of, being able to make an object, cut it, inflate it, deflate it. So, this program that I've seen so far is remarkable. I was very, very astonished to see what it could do, and basically what it's replaced. For instance, if a lot of drafters used to have to draw everything, and they used to have to draw it at multiple different angles. So this program has pretty much removed that completely. If you're able to produce the 3D object to scale, it will rotate it and basically put it on one sheet of paper with dimensions, solid or not solid. But it'll show whoever it is you're trying to show this to that it is the piece that they're looking for. Remarkable. I was astonished. In any case, let's get back to goals. Okay, so revamp. Getting in and out of school. Going to school for two different things. One as a fallback, because the CAD, based off of what it is that I know, it's going to be comprised of certificate programs. So, depending on what I can get into, I should be able to get at least one certificate either this school year or next school year, if I'm not mistaken. This particular junior college has 3 certificates that it gives. And yeah, I found all this out, first day class. But anyways, so I'm going to be doing this as I'm going to school for English. And hopefully I can get a job in CAD or some sort of CAD type, position. And it will enable me to go to school easier, less stress, on funds or what have you. So, yeah. Other goal, when I first found out about this website, about this 100-day challenge, I was full-time. That was before classes even started. I think I'm going to be dropping it down to just below full-time. And I know that financial aid pretty much is cut if you're not full-time, officially. But at the same time, I think I'm going to be able to provide, based off of the financial aid that I have received, which pretty much all it is the bond waivers, which pays for the classes, course credits. I I think I'll be able to provide for my books. Because I'm working and I'm going to school part-time. Both part-time. And so if I'm only taking this class and 2 others, that's 1 credit shy of being full-time. And I was going to take like a piano class, but since I don't have funds right now, my other 2 classes don't start until later, I was like, okay, I have to figure out what it is that I can do. And what I can do is apply my time, work, go to school, so those other 2 classes start. And so I'll be able to save for the 2 other books, 3 books that those classes will require. So yeah, been crazy. Trying to like gear up for school, but I'm not. So far, I haven't let the peepee down. So we'll see how things pan out. And so far, they're turning out pretty good. So I'm gonna like try and cut this as short as possible. I know it's like almost 12 minutes. So hopefully these next videos will be shorter, much shorter. So yeah, this is Kato-san. Feel free to tag me Facebook here on this side of Cupid, like what I think it's called. But anyways, YouTube. So yeah, links everywhere. Kato-san out.